Manga-Waido.
I'm Hirokazu Morita. I work as a salesman for an ad agency. I really like my job. But back home, I was having trouble with my marriage. That's Kazumi, my wife.
What's the matter, Mr. Morita?
Nothing. She probably got the wrong idea. Whatever. How many times do I have to tell you she's a client of mine?
Yeah, right. Whatever. I don't care, okay?
What's your problem, huh? Things at home weren't going so well. Not sure where it all went wrong, but we were constantly fighting. What happened to us? I met her at work in my first year. My friend Yoshiko invited me to this party, and that's where I met her.
Hello, I'm Kazumi Okamoto. Yoshiko and I used to go to the same middle school.
Hi, I'm Hirokazu Morita. It's really nice to meet you. We hit it off right away. A few weeks later, I asked her out and she said yes. Yoshiko was really happy for both of us. Kazumi lost her mum when she was young, and her father died of cancer a few years back. She didn't have any relatives, so she was all alone. Not anymore. We're gonna start a family together soon. I was thinking about asking her to marry me. Then, on our 1-year anniversary, I took her to this nice restaurant. I was gonna pop the question. I'm so nervous. She said her parents came here all the time when she was little. Her father proposed to her mother here. Then, will you marry me?
How sweet. So that's why you're acting so strange today.
Yeah, so,
Oh, right. Of course I'll marry you.
She said yes. I was so happy. The marriage was off to a great start. We went to all kinds of places together on the weekends. We had lots of great friends too. Life was good. Kids are so full of energy.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah?
you want kids? You ready to be a father?
Oh yeah, I was born ready.
Good to hear. 'Cause the thing is,
Wait, you're pregnant?
yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. Oh, thank you. I was at the top of my world. But then, this isn't your fault. I'm so sorry for your loss.
I'm so sorry.
Kazumi, when she was 2 months in, she had a miscarriage. After that, she wasn't the same. And around the same time, something came up at work. I was constantly busy, unable to make time for her at home. Talk about bad timing. I'm gonna have to work late again. I better text her. I gotta work late again.
Fine, whatever.
She needs me the most right now. We started fighting more often. I had to take out my client to dinner. I had no choice.
Yeah, right. Whatever. I don't care.
Then around the same time, my friend Yoshiko got pregnant and quit the job. She was always giving me advice about my marriage, so I was kind of sad to see her go. Back home, we weren't even sleeping in the same bed anymore. One night, I tried to cuddle with her, but
Stop. Let go of me.
I'm sorry. Wow, I don't remember her arms being so thin. Then she started going out without me. I ran into her in the city a couple times during work. Is that Kazumi again? I had no idea what she was up to. I wanted to ask, but I was sick and tired of fighting. I've got to do something to save my marriage. I knew something had to change, but I didn't know what to do. And now, it was too late.
Hey, you're listening to me? Answer me.
Oh, sorry. I was getting tired. I couldn't take much more of this. Maybe I should just... Hey, listen. Maybe we should end this.
Huh? What do you mean?
I mean, maybe it's time to start thinking about divorce.
Divorce?
I was afraid she might put up a fight, but to my surprise, she seemed relieved.
Yeah, you're right. It's for the best.
Yeah, thanks for understanding.
Why are you thanking me? I was thinking about it too, you know.
Hey, let's not fight.
Right, sorry. I shouldn't have raised my voice like that.
Hey, want to go to that restaurant? To have dinner one last time?
What restaurant?
The place where I proposed to you.
Oh, right. Sure, I guess.
So I started packing up my things. I let her keep our old place. I decided to move closer to the office. Took me a few days, but I packed everything up and was ready to go. The divorce papers were signed already, so now I just had to hand them in. It's a shame it didn't work out. I really wanted us to be happy. Then a few days later, I was at that restaurant to have dinner with my wife one last time, but then
She's still not here?
Sorry, I tried calling her, but she's not picking up. She was 30 minutes late already. She didn't even call or text me, and she wasn't picking up her phone. Why is she doing this to me? I waited another hour, but she never showed up. Fine, whatever. Screw this. I paid the cancellation fee and left the restaurant, but then, as I walked out, someone came up to me in the street.
Morita!
What the... Yoshiko? What are you doing here?
Hold on, are you by yourself? Where's Kazumi? I went to her house, but she didn't answer the door.
Oh, I don't know. I wish I knew. We're getting divorced and...
I know. She told me everything. Look, I gotta tell you something.
What? She had this look in her face. I knew it wasn't good. Turns out, Kazumi had cervical cancer. She had to take out her uterus, which meant she couldn't have kids anymore. But she knew how much I loved kids. That's why she was trying to end it with me. What? No.
That's why she ditched you today. She said to me, I want him to hate me. That way if something goes wrong and I don't make it, it won't be as hard for him.
Why? What, so she did all this on purpose?
She told me not to tell you, but I couldn't just stand aside and do nothing.
Oh, why didn't she tell me anything? Oh!
You two were fighting a lot when she found out, so don't blame her.
I know, this is all my fault. Look, thanks for telling me. I'm gonna keep looking for her.
Alright, I'll help you look for her. I'll call you if I find anything.
Thanks. So we started looking. I went back to my apartment, but there was nobody there. I got in my car and started driving around the city. I had so many memories with her here. I checked everywhere, but she was nowhere to be found. Where did you go, Kazumi? A few hours later, I was back at the apartment. Maybe there was a clue somewhere. I started going through her stuff, then I found this receipt. It was from the hospital I'd never heard of before. I called them right away, but they told me Kazumi wasn't there. I was all out of ideas. It's getting late. I'll try and call her friends tomorrow. Then I remembered something. There was one place I didn't check. That restaurant where we first met. I knew it was a long shot, but I decided to go check it out. But what happened here? The restaurant was gone. They built a different restaurant on top of it. I guess they went out of business. Oh, I'm exhausted. I gotta eat something. I walked into the restaurant, but then... Kazumi?
Hirokazu, how did you...
I finally found her.
So, Yoshiko told you everything, huh?
Yeah.
I told her to keep her mouth shut.
I sat next to her and ordered a drink. Then we started talking.
It was a lot to process. When the doctor recommended that I have my uterus removed, I didn't know what to do. But then, around the same time, you said you wanted a divorce.
Sorry.
Don't apologize. It helped me make up my mind.
I'm so sorry.
Don't worry about it. I'm ready to move on. I'm gonna get the surgery. I made up my mind.
Kazumi, give me another chance.
Huh?
I don't want a divorce. I take it all back.
But why? You were just saying that because you feel bad for me.
It's not that. When Yoshiko told me about your illness, I got so scared. I can't imagine my life without you, Kazumi. I looked everywhere for you. I even went to that camping ground we used to go to.
What? Seriously?
Then I realised something. I still love you, Kazumi. I don't want to lose you.
Hirokazu.
When you had your miscarriage, I should have been there for you. It's all my fault. None of this would have happened if I was just there for you. I'm not asking you to forgive me, but just give me a chance.
Look, I hear you, okay? It's fine.
What do you mean?
My plan is ruined. This is all your fault. Well, you better make it up to me.
She said with a big smile on her face. And so we were back together again. A few weeks later, Kazumi got the surgery. It was a big success. It was such a relief. Then, oh Shoko, look, she's all grown up.
Stop crying. This isn't her wedding.
I'm sorry. After the surgery, we decided to adopt a kid. Her name was Shoko. She was growing up so fast. She was graduating from kindergarten today. They grow up so fast.
Time flies, huh?
Yeah, I know. Thanks for everything, Kazumi.
Don't thank me just yet. We still got years before she's out of college.
True that. Kazumi still had to go for periodic checkups to make sure her cancer wasn't recurring, but the doctor said things were looking good for her. Thank goodness. Anyway, it was a rough couple of months, but glad everything worked out.